We feel extremely reluctant to discuss the current situation with We Are Change New York, but it needs to be addressed if we're going to move forward in this movement. This situation has been extremely disruptive, and we hope we can all come to a resolution in a civil and honest manner. It should be known that we have tried to deal with this in a private setting, hoping to shield the rest of the movement from unnecessary drama. However, Luke has put us in a position where that is no longer possible. It should also be noted that over the past few months, the following has occurred. Luke Rudkowski routed all donations totaling over $85,000, according to the chip-in flash application gauge, to his private bank account, just like Les Jameson of New York 9/11 Truth did. Luke Rudkowski has 100% control of donations that come to We Are Change. Luke Rudkowski has yet to give a real detailed financial report in 2 years, which is supposed to be provided according to voted on bylaws. Luke has made slanderous statements regarding the integrity and allegiance of myself and others and accused us of being COINTELPRO. And the only crime we committed was asking questions and demanding answers of the bank account. Luke's false and slanderous accounts have given this movement a black eye. The punishment for asking questions to Luke is chapter deletion from the main site without a democratic group vote. We will not allow Luke to become judge, jury, and executioner in a case against devoted members. Luke has refused and ignored any efforts by us and other members of We Are Change to deal with this situation. Luke has ignored our request to see records. Instead, Luke just accuses people of being negative or trying to cause the group to split. We Are Change only just recently registered as a for-profit S corporation. This might indicate that they are trying to profit from 9/11. If it was a simple necessity to pay for pamphlets and DVDs and other equipment, they could have done so with a non-profit 501c4. As it stands, since they are a business, they are now constitutionally obligated to pay taxes, the very thing they wanted to avoid. There are only 3 shareholders now in this S corporation. That is a direct violation of the leaderless group rule in the We Are Change Code of Conduct. Luke only surrounds himself with new people who will not disagree with him or whoever wants to stay in the cool crowd. Luke has also stated that the We Are Change shouldn't be a democratic group, and all decisions should come from him and him alone. Luke has allowed all the great, wonderful accomplishments he has done to go to his head. Luke screwed Tom Fody, one of our most active and dedicated members, when Tom questioned Luke Rudkowski about where the money from t-shirt sales and donations were going. So Luke branded him COINTELPRO so that he would go away, which is Luke's MO. Someone questions him, they are expelled and deemed COINTELPRO. After Luke raised money for his legal defense fund, which was originally meant for him and 2 others, this mysteriously turned into the Save Luke from Prison Fund. We did a search on the New York State Court Unified System. Search for Lukesh Rudkowski, since Lukesh, or Luke, was able to raise $4,200 for a legal defense fund. We had to find a website that had the We Are Change New York Defense chip-in widget, since it was deleted from wearechange.org. We were able to find it on another website. This only shows that Luke is trying to cover his tracks. Why does he have a legal aid lawyer? What has he done with the money he raised for a lawyer? To date, when you do a search on New York State's court system, the Unified Court System, it still lists legal aid as his defense attorney. We feel that actions speak louder than words. We will not stoop to calling Luke an infiltrator or a thief. We don't know. We still just have questions that need to be answered. But we will bring the proper attention to his actions. This needs to be resolved in a way where everyone in the group has a voice. We Are Change isn't a dictatorship. It's an activist organization that will only prosper through teamwork. Personally, we have nothing to hide, and we're not afraid of airing this situation out in the proper forum. Also, the We Are Change that we have come to know is no more. We believe in working within the law to bring change. Lastly, Luke had the same problem with Les Jameson of New York 9/11 Truth. According to Luke Rudkowski, Les did the same exact thing to him. And yet, Luke's not COINTELPRO. Luke's not an infiltrator. Part of this script was inspired by Luke Rudkowski's own letter to Les Jameson for similar practices. We Are Change New York has since deleted that page from their website when our investigation first started. Indeed, curious behavior from a group that promotes honesty and transparency. Stay tuned for the next part in this series. Thank you. Have a good day.